Woo. That is a southern circle. We've got a nice yin-yang split here with Painan straight in the center, but nobody fought for Painan. It's actually going to be the crossroads just above instead.
Yeah, the playing path just above ruins all the way to the car is quite a southernish playing path, but not too bad. Very big spread on where people have gone, but it's going to be a lot of fights very early on, I think.
Yeah, Eliaba right now very close to Infamous as they are going to share this compound together. This is, you can see just a nice shuffle between these teams right now. Jim Premium, Faded X, a little bit closer to Skax. We've got Marked off to the west, Akers to the north. So Eliaba spotted out, is going to get caught off guard, taken down. And it is going to be an easy kill there for Infamous.
Infamous taunting a tiny bit. Eliaba had no idea that Infamous was there. And down they go with Infamous. Beautiful hat and mask as well. I've got to commend you on that, good sir.
You know what? I already miss Fantasy Battle Royale. That was the best thing. I know a lot of people hated it, but I'm just a little bit too slow and lost out on the ability here at an easy knock and kill. But Zalander might also be none the wiser. The Antique Samurai's here in Deadly Aim doing just that, taking that shot on Zalander and proving his namesake as he's going to get that knock.
Deadly Aims pushing the compound so slowly. Knew someone was here, wasn't sure where. Managing to get the spot on that beautiful Cupid's Head spray with a 2x as well. Not too bad for their first kill. Needs to go over there and confirm it, but Motorsoul is coming up pretty quick behind them.
All right, and as Moto Soul continues to make on that push, we can see it again on the map. I mean, this is outside the zone. Tally Ho needs to eventually work their way south to get through here, and an option right now is to get through Antique Samurai to do it. Antique Samurai, of course, a three-man squad, taking down one on Tally Ho. That's going to really even things in their odd right now, taking that handicap away just a bit and back into their favor. But is it going to be enough? Is Tally Ho going to continue pushing on to this fight? But right now we're going to pull away because it looks like we've actually got more going on. And Top Dog already picking up a knock, but it's me Icy Flex that falls down. This is just outside of boot camp. A Zillusion getting pushed up on by Tilt.
Yeah, Thrax going down. Ended up with a molly from Top Dog as well, just to finish him off. Just to say, no, you are definitely going to die, but he's still going for the push.
Yeah,
Tally
I
Ho
mean,
might be able to get closer.
When you start a league and you know that you are short a player, you really have to be mindful of your pieces, of your pushes, and you want to try to get points as any way possible because you're going to have one person less to help you accomplish that goal and direct that up. And with that Deadly Aim, having to make that difficult decision to leave Snow Axis behind. But this fight's taking a while. We can see Escape to Fate coming in with this wide rotation all the way around Deadly Aim, who's not even looking in this direction. Escape maybe going almost a little too wide, but if he is also kind of mindful in this, he could spot out Daddy Rob pretty quickly, and that would be it for Antique Samurai as they get this sandwich together. Deadly Aim, though, is going to take down Oregonian. Stoner is not waiting for the finish. Pulling just to make sure it hasn't been spotted by Moto Soul, so unaware of the fact that there is somebody that has already rotated around, and that is Escape to Fate. But Escape to Fate right now coming right up onto Daddy Rob, so if Daddy Rob can keep Escaped busy, there's still a chance for Antique Samurai here.
Daddy Rob's looking down behind him. He's not able to see them yet. Escape is just down the ridge. But Deadly, you need to get out of there. Is he going to even be able to? Motor Soul is just constantly looking around. See if he get any spot to him. He's so close to Deadly. It's actually unbelievable. Deadly Aim is going to go for the run. He's going to try and get out of there. Is Motor Soul going to join him? Or Escape to Fate just going to end up taking a shot? I don't know, but Escape to Fate's about to be spotted by Daddy Rob. Daddy Rob's sitting right next to him. Didn't even see him.
Oof. Escaped is going to take a lot of damage from that, but will come out with the flush and kill, and that's also going to free things up for Deadly Aim, who now has no commitments here. But one thing to keep in mind about Sandhawk is that these blue zones move quickly. We just got away from Erangel, which is about 34 minutes for a match. Sandhawk, much quicker. We're in the 20 minutes marker for Sandhawk. So 5-6 minutes taken away on these rotations, on these zones, and with these early circles being a little bit quicker, it's going to hurt here for Deadly Aim. Is stuck now in the blue. From here on out, could be also chasing the circles, and time again in esports, we sometimes see this be the factor that catches these teams off guard and really where they struggle to get out. But
speaking of catching on guard, just down on the south coast, One-Eyed Open, they tried to get onto land, but lost one member in the meantime as SKS Gaming constantly just trying to find them, come up behind them as they try to swim some sort of victory. One Eye Open really struggling. Angelo needs to heal. but no land in sight.
Just saw me waiting for them to push into the zone. But as all of this is going on, it looks like back up again outside of Corey. We've got a couple of teams making pushes as well. Dragons coming right on to Illusion, who have been fighting Tilt Town through all of this. Free Me Please right now, I think, has spotted Flax. And spotted Diggity as well. A couple of hits here. Nice shots, getting him down to about 30 HP. Lemons is getting down low as well, but has not secured this knock just yet as Dragon caught outside of the zone. This is a good rotation here by Illusion.
Yeah, let's just gone far north as possible on a massive rotate inside the blue. He needs to go back down, but there's so many teams in his path. I don't think this rotate is going to be worth it for him. But escape the fate as well for Tally-Ho, coming very close to Shamhellas.
Ooh. And if all these teams continue to take that push in, Escape to Fate found out by Sham, but that noise is also going to attract some attention from Illusion, who's trying to take the decision of do they continue fighting for Dragons, but it looks like instead they're going to push further into the zone and prepare for this onslaught coming in from the north, but Dragons still have to make this push here. Icy Flex spotting out Flax, getting a lot of damage into him. Bullets after bullets. Flax is low, but still has not flown just yet, and Icy Flex trying to be mindful of the blue zone. It's only phase 2, but you don't want to go down into the road in the blue. That's an easy pop-off for Dragons, something that Illusion doesn't want to do right now, as they have won 3 straight in a row so far here for Lobby C.
Yeah, Sanhok, it's quick and dirty. When the zone has popped, you need to get going. 40 seconds till it starts to move again. Ooh. And Illusion taking more shots now towards Sham down on the road. Tiaga getting quite low. Managed to get beyond a rock to heal, spotting Free Me Please, but not able to quite get the shot just yet, but being as patient as possible.
Yeah, I mean, Illusion really having to make some tough choices here. Do they continue to focus on Dragons, let them get away, or now do they take shots onto Shamhellas? It looks like following along suit on Dragons for this similar rotation, none of these teams are in the zone. In fact, they have to cross the water to get to that next zone, and if you took a little bit too long realizing that crossing the water, that's going to be very difficult. It's going to slow you down. You're going to want to touch these bridges with this many enemies nearby, no vehicles in sight, but Rukia is going to get down Free Me Please, and that's 1 down for Illusion. I don't think we've seen them down 3 players early on yet today.
No, they are definitely playing hard, and just outside in the blue, Lolstress and Deadly Aim are still there as well. Lolstress just behind Deadly Aim. He did a massive rotate to stop the fight with Dragons as the rest of his team went down. And it's going to be a hard push to get over that river onto the other island. But Ranger and Dragon, Illusion finding each other. Flax getting a bit of damage. Ranger getting a nade ready, but Flax getting down by Icy Flex instead.
Ooh, that nade though is still going to land true. Flax is down low. The blue should do the rest here. And even though they have still lost 1 player, Top Dog down low, I think right now, Illusion continuing to hold this push. They just need to find Lemons, who right now is running for safety. This is phase 3, 1 minute 11 seconds to go. These teams have all fallen into the blue, and they still need to cross the water to get there. So as they clean up their knocks, Icy Flex and Ranger making sure that they are, in fact, going to be taken out. Lemons now pushing far in front of them. And as we pull away from this fight, we can just take Druggle into this, but oh, yeah, I think we've got a crash going
anything
on.
But teammates, but Shamhellas.
Oh, Sham.
Right past MXC.
Oh, what are you doing? You never want to clown car, especially here on Sandhawk. It's just such a big risk. They're only down to 3 players. And this is our 3 players. Uh-oh, Elmo has a gun. It's going to get knocked out by General Lee. Meanwhile,
I'm glad I stopped talking because I was about to say Shammer getting away with it just as Elmo went down. So it's a good job I didn't say that one because that would have been cast a curse. And I don't want to blame.
Your brain cast a curse because now we're down to just Tiaga and Karmatsu, who have at least found some safety for right now. But as phase 3 comes to a close, we've got our phase 4 zone. Stay in the blue as long as you can for some of these zones, but the circle times, the damage times, they're a little bit tighter, a little bit harder. And that's one of the things that makes Sandhawk so competitive and such a different flavor here in PUBG Esports, is it really, really pushes those rotations on early. You've got to be mindful of your position in the next zone. You can't hang on for too long. Ooh, Kite with a nice knock onto Rios there as MHC struggling right now against Broken W, who's left Kite behind to try to finish out this fight. I think Kite realizing that, all right, here comes the blue. I've done as much as I can. My teammates are going to help me out, and I'm going to go ahead and pull back into the zone and help them continue to gatekeep, as we have depleted them now of meds, of armor, and of gear. Now we've got perfect line of sight of them. Here comes Rios crossing the street first.
Yeah, Wintermelon from up above had a great angle onto Mex Angel and Co, but they've turned around. Honey Hun getting a knock onto Mex Angel instead. But Wintermelon spotting SFU marked, getting hit quite a lot. Half HP is running back into the building as quick as he can. But HIP is actually going to get him down.
Kite's going to take down Lifespan as well, and it's just up to Rios. Meanwhile, it looks like Lemon Squeezy was finally found out by Icy Flex, and Illusion will get that squad wipe after all, but right now MHC boys really struggling to get out of this. Is now 6 feet under, rotating into Broken W, and this might be the break that they needed, as Acker's coming right up onto Kite, who's completely unaware of the fact that 6 feet is right here. Meanwhile, it looks like as well, Illusion taking out for Blue Esports, but here we go, 6 feet under, taking the push, coming up to Kite, but spotted out. Kite is gonna say no, denied here. And Skax, though getting Kite low, will get that knock. Ackers is very low on health, and this is not going to be good for Skax if he gets spotted out by Honey.
Honey's a bit too busy on CG Ross at the moment for MHC, so Skax has got a bit of time with him, but Wintermelon's coming down. HRP going for the res onto Kite instead. Honey gets the kill onto CJ Ross. There go MHC boys. But Wintermelon, couple of nades coming down to Skax now as well. He's really struggling to get down there.
Nice
and
shot
ends up getting
by
killed
Honey.
by Honey in the meantime.
That is what you want to see.
Honey.
Put the pressure, take them out, hold this angle. Broken W right now picking up 8 kills, 2 squad wipes here on the
Team Elusive in the meantime, they've been quite quiet at the moment. Only 2 kills for them. They're currently second place on the leaderboard. They need to get more points on the table. As JL Day takes a good old shot towards Noel. Not in a hole right now, but in 8, trying to work out where he is and see if he can go for the finish.
Ooh, and as all that was going on, it looks like we just pulled away from what was left of Sham's fight. Broken W was going to win out on that, now sitting at 10 kills as we're down to 7 teams. We've got multiple squads in different facets here. We've got 2 fighting and Sanmi, 3 here on the East Coast. Is what's left of Blue Esports finally taking this push here onto Illusion. And May spotting out Top Dog, getting a low, will get that knock. There's 1 player left of Illusion, and that is Ranger. He's trying right now to run away. There's no help for Top Dog, but Blue losing a player in that as well. So having to stop for the res, and that is going to be a fight that Broken W now takes full advantage of, as Ari-chan is actually going to get taken out by Null from its Rowdy, so we're getting third party from every angle here. Nemaith running out of options. I think Honey might be spotting here as we're down to just bandages, 13, and that level 2 helmet is destroyed, but it is actually going to be Honey that's walking up on Ranger. So we've got a couple solos here on the East with 2 squads that are sitting in our top 5. Can they hold on just a bit longer, as Ranger, I think, might get spotted?
HRP for Broken W is founded, Maith. And down go Blue Esports, down into 7th place. But have a look at what's going on in Summer. SQS and Null just going at it from all different compounds. A Boohoo goes down. And it's a 3v3 inside Sami.
Sami's still inside the phase as the blue comes to a close, and comfort here is going to be found a bit as Rowdy falling down there to claims a nice headshot with the M4. Rowdy trying to crawl into safety. Meanwhile, Ranger once again knocking down Honey Bun as the rest of Broken W takes the push here. This is what is left of Elusive, who for the first time today has lost most of their team and will fall out
beautiful nade
in 6th place. No 4th victory in a row, stopping at that hat trick. Oof.
Yeah, all 4 the heavy hitters still alive, trying to get a little shots towards Elusive, but they've got the zone, they've got the compound, they've got the cover. They don't need to move.
Nullify,
oh, no.
all falling to the zone. I think they forgot that this was phase 6, as they did take some damage falling to the blue, failing to get out of there in time, and we could see some confusion for Texas Tongan, wondering what the heck was that. Obviously solid on the leaderboard, but to just be fighting all these people, Elusive, who right now continue to hold the high ground.
Broken W hit, getting a couple of shots onto Yantung, but ended up going down to Fizzle. They went for the rotate just as the blue started to come in as well, as Kite pushed up really close, being shot at by Illusion up on the hill. Managing to get some cover, but SQS are so close to them as well, and Texas, He managed to miss out on a bunch of kills just now, but he managed to get one onto Kiter's. Broken W. End up going down in 4th place.
And managing to stay alive ahead of the blue in all of this, but this phase is still moving. He is not safe. Spotted out by Fizzle, and Elusive is going to pick off what's left here of SQS. Claim still stuck inside this building. Jay all day, ready for that peak, hoping to get them down. 3 teams, 9 players left alive. That's a 4v3. Nope, spotting out Texas. Texas is down, and meanwhile, here comes the push now, as Nahax is going to go down, and heavy hitters struggling to get away. Ruby's down to 5 HP, but she is going to get that first aid popped off.
First aid pop, Fizzle being shot by Douchey. Ruby's managing to get the first aid down, gets Fizzle, gets the kill. SQS get eliminated as well, and it's down for the final 2 places. Who's going to get first? Heavy hitters. So many people still alive. Douchey Deuce gets taken out by Jay. Trying to first aid in the grass, out in the open, but here comes Noel.
And Noel is going to find